Here we are at round 4 of the Kona Victorian Downhill Mountain Bike Series, hosted by the Fat Tyre Flyers, one of the oldest clubs in mountain biking in Australia. We're at Mount Buller and we're on the chairlift. This track here, International, is going to be brutal. It's been thrashed out for over 10 years. The riders are going to be struggling to get to the bottom as fast as they can. Riders are going to be ping-ponging all the way down the track through the 3 big main sections. We've got the top section with all the rocks, going to be heckle festing there. In the middle, they're going to be really pinning it, trying to get their lines dialed. Down in the bottom, they've got the big wooden berm to contend with. Then down to the fire road where they're going to go flat out and hit a couple of big speed jumps. A couple of riders coming to grief there yesterday. Now we're going to head over to see John Huber, the CEO of Mount Buller, and we're going to have a chat about what's in store. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here at the Trail Centre at Mount Buller?
Yeah, we're really excited. I mean, what we see happening out here now is really the culmination of the last 5 years worth of hard work and passion and dedication. And that hasn't gone unnoticed, certainly by the sport and by the riders, who we keep on getting positive feedback from, but also internationally. And in October, we're really pleased that we were announced as the first Australian IMBA sanctioned ride centre.
Fantastic, the amount of feedback we're getting from the riders, and the green season's just really taking off here at Mount Buller. What can you see happening in the future for mountain biking in Australia here?
What we've released this year is stage 5 of 7 stages that we've planned out in our mountain biking development, so there's more to come. There's also a very special announcement that's going to be made in about a week's time down in Melbourne on the 7th of February. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be an announcement of something else that's the first in Australia.
Fantastic, I can't wait to hear that announcement, mate. Great job. Joining me in the pits today here at Mount Buller is Matt Swann, the team manager of the giant Yarra Valley Cycles Team. Can you shed a bit of light on the team and the shop and how you've been involved in the series over the years?
Yeah, we've been involved for quite a few years, and we're really happy to be involved with this series. It's been growing ever since it started, and it's great to see a good number of young riders and old riders and everyone here.
So, your focus is on junior development. You've got Varley and Armitage just absolutely shredding up the scene, and they're looking so fast.
Oh, yeah.
The support for those guys has been great. Can you tell me a bit about the development of those two boys?
Yeah, look, the main goal of the team that we put together is to have some more experienced riders helping out these younger riders and getting them overseas. So far so good, and the boys are getting some great results out there, and I think they're all really learning as well as they go along.
I don't mean to pump up any tyres or anything on the scene, but those two boys, are really great to see them in the green and gold in the coming years. Good luck on the hill today, Matt. We'll be really looking at the results of the boys.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see how it goes.
Aidan Varley for the giant Yarra Valley Cycles Team. He's one of the young pinners on the team, and he's going to be looking for green and gold in the future. Pedalling hard as he comes down into the Heckle Fest, he's going to get all these lines right as he shreds his way down the Mount Buller International track. Heading down into the wooden berm here, flat out around that, wide open, down over Marks Madness, into the last fly road section and over the ski jumps. Aidan Varley has passed a rider there, I think. Coming into the finish line, he's pedalling hard, he's in a heavy gear. Aidan Varley is going to scomp it into 3rd place with a 3:32.181. Andrew Crimmins riding for Giant Australia. Can he take it out today? We'll see what he can do. Most riders coming down in an average of 4 minutes. Andrew Crimmins will absolutely blitz that time here today. Andrew Crimmins looking solid for Giant Australia. The bike ducking, weaving over those rocky sections. The track here flogged out, blown out and dusty. Spectators absolutely in awe of this run from Andrew Crimmins. Down over Marks Madness, into the fire road and smashing down through the bottom section. Pedals hard to the finish line, he's in a heavy gear, legs look heavy. He takes it out with a 3:27.8. Andrew Crimmins taking the win over Zach Moss and Aidan Varley in 3rd. Straight into the elite women we're going to go now. Madeline Taylor riding for the Clint White Racing Avid Zero team. She's from NZ and she is a pocket rocket. Definitely understated rider here, and she might even do well today. Pedaling hard, she's staying upright on the zero. Really spectacular bikes. If you haven't seen one, get on one and have a go. Down through the bottom fire road and down through the ferns, really twisty section. She's got the legs. Can she do it today? Over the finish line for Madeline Taylor in a 4:28.3. And here we go. All eyes are on Claire Bucar for Kavarik Racing Intense Fox. She is absolutely solid here today at Mount Buller, taking the win the week before in the Nationals, but she's going to do even better here today. Claire Bucar, absolutely flying down towards the bottom, gets that last speed jump in through the last corner. She takes the win in a 4:02.2. Claire Bucar takes the win over Madeline Taylor, followed by Tegan Loy for the Kona Factory team. Straight into the big guys in the Kona Elite Man. Dean Lucas, the #1 plated rider for the Kona Factory team. He has got the speed and the style here at Mount Buller. Here he comes into the heckle fest, bounces that bike around through the section. Oh, gets his feet off, bit of a dab, but stays in control. This rider is super wild. He's got the skills to pay the bills. Dean Lucas into Mark's madness as he approaches the fire road section. This section is super fast, hitting speeds of up to 80k an hour as he comes through the speed jump. Bang! Take that, Dean Lucas. Straight down into the last couple of corners. He's really railing this track to every bit of speed he can get. Dean Lucas getting those bike wheels all over the track. Takes second place with a 3:27.4. The only guy that can take the win from Lucas is Jack Moir for Yeti Australia. He has been riding super fast and he has got the speed on his new Yeti. Coming through the heckle fest there, flat out, weaving through the trees. It gets pretty tight here at International past these snow gums as the spectators jump out of the way to watch Jack belt down the track. Coming to these last couple of sections, Jack really dialing it off Mark's madness and into the fire road. Flat out, probably approaching 80k an hour as he comes down here and speeds tucks over the jump. Coming into the last couple of sections, Jack Moir pedaling hard. Can he do it? Yeah, he does. He takes a supreme win by 3:23.7. Jack Moir for the win by Dean Lucas and Dave McMillan in third. Pump up your tyres and bleed your brakes for Mount Bourbon, 23rd and 24th of March, hosted by Gippsland MTB. Here we go for the crush reel this week. Michael Light, straight into a tree in the expert category. Tom Caldecott finding a death cookie on the track and getting wild. Austin Hawkins, high line, low line, not too sure about that one, mate. Here we go, Mark's madness. Lloyd Manx getting a bit wrong there. Here's Catherine Martin, struggling to find the way out of this section of the track.
Ooh, you're right.
Straight into the tree, hope she's okay. And the big one, Hayden Williams, in his race run, he really found out what it's like to tackle International here at Mount Buller. Straight onto his head. Kingman out.